KC. This is J-Dub with Universal Combat League. And this is my co-host, Wally. And apparently my other co-host is over here out of the camera, not keeping her phone turned down. Hey. That's what happens. That's what happens backstage. Anyway, check this out. Did my weigh-ins tonight. It went well. I didn't have to cut weight, so it wasn't. I'm fighting heavyweight, so I weighed in at 226. Good enough. My opponent weighed in at 227. His name is James Regina. Good luck to him. He's a decent guy. We're going to discuss a couple of hot button issues today. One is going to be the rec center and being able to use that for MMA use. Okay, this is something that the hecklers on Facebook brought up on this Leavenworth City website. They feel like this is something that should not be held at a family rec center. Two is bringing your kids to the show. One, I'm going to go over as quick as I can because I do have to go to work soon. Actually, both of them I'm going to go over quickly because Wally's got to go to bed and I got to go to work. So anyway, the first hot button issue here is Facebook. It was a big debate on Facebook following the meeting on Tuesday night with the city commission, who voted unanimously to allow an MMA show to come to Leavenworth and do the show at the rec center. This is not a big deal, not in my eyes, but some it is. So this issue has stirred up some controversy about if it should be allowed at the rec center or not. I wouldn't say it's really controversy. It's actually just two assholes that are just completely trolling and not really sure that they have any point to what they're saying other than they want to argue. I just seem like chronic complainers to me from what I've seen on the city websites. All they do is go around and complaining about the city. If they spent half the energy trying to help Leavenworth as they do complaining about it, man, I think we'd have a pretty cool town just from them two guys, because they put some energy into complaining. Let me tell you, you should bottle that, send it to me, because I need it, okay? Because I've been putting in energy to make the city a better place and bring this. All right, now with that being said, this show is a clean-cut show. We are about clean-cut fighters. I want to make this clear. I do not live in Leavenworth. I live in Kansas City, Kansas, with my wife. Okay, I do spend a lot of time in Leavenworth. My kids go to the schools there. I lived there for 25 years. It is my home. I'm bringing this there where there are no venues. The rec center is the only available facility that can do what we need it to do. And honestly, it was on the verge of being shut down because there was no venue. I saw the guy posted on there. His name is Rob Lemke, and he posted on there. He's continually posted on there, almost on a daily basis, that there is bars and places, other places in Leavenworth that you could put a show like this on. Man, I just say name the place. We tried everywhere. We tried the Kansas City Community College. We tried Country Mart. We tried the old Kmart. This was one thing that almost shut this show down. So, that being said, the rec center was our only option. All right, the other hot button issue was bringing your kids to an MMA show. I encourage everybody to bring your kids. That's why it's an all-ages show. We're going to talk with my daughter, Laura Kaiser. She's been to all my shows. She walks out with me in my fight song. Let's just see what she has. We'll take her. All right, so I'm sitting here with Laura Kaiser. She's my 9-year-old daughter. All right. She's been to many MMA shows. She's here to give us a little insight on what it's like for a kid to be at an MMA show. Mrs. Ashlyn Kaiser, come on over here and say hello. Come on over here and say hello. We're going to finish our discussion. Just say, Ashlyn Kaiser, say hi. Okay, so, be quiet, seen and not heard. So, Laura Kaiser, how many shows have you actually been to?
Probably
10 shows, okay. What kind of shirt are you wearing? Tell me about that shirt.
that.
You're not telling me about it. What does it say? I mean, what's it about? Where did you get that shirt?
You made it.
I made it. I didn't make it. I had it made. I had the shirt made. Show them the back. Show them the back. Bam! What do you call that? Mad Cannons. JW Mad Cannons is stupid, I know, but You see me fight, you'll understand. Okay, so you have been to many shows. Okay, what do you think of the shows when you see them? I mean, you're just watching people fist fight. What do you think?
Sometimes there's blood, sometimes there isn't.
Is it something that gives you nightmares or anything like that? No? I mean, what do you think about when Dad goes in there?
It makes me all sweaty, but
You get
it's fun
nervous?
to watch.
You get nervous? She does. She gets really nervous. She's concerned about Dad when he's in there. Is this something that seems like, terrifying or a nightmare to you or anything like that?
No, it's really interesting to watch now.
Well, because you watched me train. Yeah, you've been going to training with me since you were a baby. I mean, you were just 1 year old, and I was taking you to training with me, and you were crawling all over the mats and everything. Okay, so here's one perspective of a 9-year-old that's been to
Almost 10.
she's 9 3/4. She'll be 10 in 2 months.
Double digits.
Double digits.
I'm gonna be 7.
We're not talking about you because you got your teeth knocked out last time I was over here. Show them your teeth. Go ahead, show them your teeth. This is what happens when you talk crap at the Kaiser house. You get your teeth knocked out. Psh.
I lost a tooth. It looks weird.
What is this, a dentist? This ain't like Jeffrey's Dental, okay?
I'm gonna be 7 soon.
Quiet down. When you bring a kid to an MMA show, it's depending upon their age and their interests. They're probably not going to pay a whole lot of attention. Their attention spans aren't that big, and when you have a child that you get involved in MMA with, like she comes and trains with me. She's been doing it for a while. My other kids do too. They're not really there to train or get better at fighting or anything like that. They're there to spend time with you, and that's basically what I encourage. Keep your kids involved with you. Bring them to MMA shows. It's a memory. They won't forget it. Far as like them scarring, what?
It's a learning experience.
It is a learning experience. I mean, I don't know that the kids are really there paying attention to, what they think is, bad, and watching a guy get punched is going to give them nightmares. Is that something that bothers you? Yeah, and she's about as easygoing and soft-hearted as a kid can be.
It gets really nerve-wracking when you go up there.
Because I'm your daddy. Yeah, that's why I told you I don't think I could watch you fight. But I would if I
I'll
had to.
be old if I do.
What? You need to stop with the old comments. Golly, child, man. Here's Wally.
Wally.
Hey, Wally. Oh, he's got my hand. He's got my hand.
Wally,
All right, this is J-Dub from Universal Combat League, and I'm way off the set.